Hello, YouTube. This is the Galley La Podcast, and today we are going to be reviewing One Piece Manga Chapter 1173, Warrior Generation. I am Akainu Fanboy, the other guy's Geboss. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments below and your thoughts on this chapter and thoughts on our review. And so, we have the star of this arc, Usopp, in this cover story. What are your thoughts?
He's doing more in this cover story than he is in Elbaf so far.
Correct. So now, kind of moving on, we basically see some action shots here between the Jarl and the Domi Reverso giants right now. And yeah, so everybody's just kind of like registering everything that's going on with Haruden and Zoro and all the rest right here. Yeah, enjoying the art and everything like that too. It's good to finally get back into the story. And so it was cool to see Zoro use that attack right there with the secret art 3-sword style and everything like that. But yeah, any general thoughts on this first section?
I don't know. When Zoro said, "Oh, I have a plan," as like the stinger for this chapter, I expected a little bit more than just, "Hey, I'm gonna just cut them down and jump on their heads or whatever." Because
I didn't expect more.
Zoro's battle IQ is usually higher than that. But at the same time, I'm kind of confused about the exactly what constitutes as getting in between the Domi Reversi people to flip you, you know? I guess you have to be on the ground.
Yeah.
Because he just hops on top of them.
Right.
But yeah, it's cool that he uses his crossing the six paths as one of the, I think that was like one of the first new techniques we saw when he was fighting the Kraken way back at the beginning of the time skip. But good callback right there. Yeah. But I do like the little exchange with Haruden and Stanson getting heckled by the Domi Reversi giants, and they're like, "Okay, you just go ahead and cut them already."
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess Zoro is strong enough just to take on all these Domi Reversi giants straight up.
Yeah, we haven't really seen any of the top tier characters jump in on this yet, you know? So it's kind of been more of the mid tier giants, and I've been struggling with them lately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good to see. You love to see it. And now we get to Mr. Brook.
The star. The star of this
chapter. And we were kind of talking before, and it's a strong parallel between like Brook finding Big Mom and clashing with Big Mom in Whole Cake Island. So
yeah,
this is a very, very similar parallel case right here.
Yeah, Brook's getting all these firsts, because I think he's the first one to clash with an emperor, and now he's the first one to clash with Emu from the Straw Hats. So
yes.
It's kind of funny that it's turning out this way, but I do wonder if we're gonna get like a full flashback with Brook here, or at least something. Maybe it'll be longer than Kaido's flashback.
Let's go.
But yeah, I did like this section because we got more about Brook's past.
Yeah, and I also, I think this was probably one of the few characters that we've seen from Brook's past, obviously, because not too many people live this long. And then really the only other thing we have referenced from Brook's past is his flashback and him remembering Germa 66 as well.
Yeah.
Which we never really got any more further elaboration on that point, you know? So, obviously they kind of teased at this, but we didn't really have an idea that he knew Gunko and everything like that. And, you know, he's saying like, "You love my music, you have blue hair," all the rest. And so she immediately starts to break, which I kind of find interesting, you know, that Emu's kind of struggling to hold on to her. And I'm wondering, yeah, I guess like I'm trying to, so I guess emotional connections are the things that kind of break through this, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, Rocks, I don't think broke through as much as Gunko's doing now, but
Yeah.
he obviously didn't love his family enough.
Well, Brook's a better character than Rocks, but I think also what it actually, and then we get to see more of her backstory too. Not the father killing princess, the life you stole away, belonged to the man to whom I owe everything. So we get that teased out, but we don't really know aside from that what's going on. You know?
Yeah. So I mean, just the fact that Oda's putting so much attention on it, it's got to be important in some way in the future.
Multiple times this arc, and not including Usopp, right? Like way more like indications of Gunko and Brook than Usopp doing anything, you know?
Oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed because I'm just jumping ahead. We see like Usopp because of Gunko like breaking free momentarily, the arrow powers of those who are tied up were loosened, so Brook and the Straw Hats are free. But Usopp's just like, yeah, I did that with my mental powers, and it's like, Usopp, please, you have the capability to be doing so much more than you're doing. Just Oda's not treating you right.
So do you think that's going to be an indication he's going to get conquerors now?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I'm not joking, because like his lies always come to fruition, kind of thing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, like, look, I guess one of my, like, to synthesize my critiques here. One, like, we had Frankie with the Atom Tree, and then we had Robin with Saul, you know, and then, well, obviously we have Luffy with Loki, we have Sanji with Scopper. We have all these, like, interactions, but Usopp can't, like, have, like, one chapter where he kind of gets to know more about the island. Like, this should kind of be his arc in a way, you know? And he's like not getting that, and this has been amped up since Little Garden, you know. So I don't know, it's just kind of disappointing. I'm not even an Usopp stan, you know.
It's wild that Usopp's like feats have peaked a decade ago, and he's done nothing substantial since. But I think with Usopp, he just needs to do something more. But what do you think could possibly be like at this point? Because we see like Sanji coming in to where the rest of the Straw Hats are by the school. So I'm not sure exactly what this group is going to be doing besides just fighting some stuff.
Well, the Straw Hat group?
Yeah.
Or Sanji? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Obviously Sanji's gonna fight Summers.
Well,
do you think
he's already like he's on like the opposite end of where Summers is at. Summers is by the boats.
Yeah, Sanji's quick. I think there's a strong chance they're gonna fight at least. I mean, obviously he's gonna rescue Nami first, and then Nami's gonna be like, "Oh no, those kids, those poor kids," and then Sanji's gonna be like, "I'll save the kids for you," and then he'll like pop over there, and Scopper's probably gonna be in combat already, obviously trying to rescue his son, you know. And I think it'd be kind of an interesting interaction if they both kind of clash together, basically. And that kind of helps because Sanji was like, "Hey, well, do I have conquerors? Do I have conquerors?" You know, and then Scopper didn't really like give a yes or no, basically. You know, so I think this would probably be the best place to reveal it, if I had to guess.
Yeah, but I mean, that's for Sanji. I'm talking about Usopp.
Oh, sorry.
No,
no,
I get it, but yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, like for me as a Sanji stan, I wish he got conquerors and cake. I think it would have been more appropriate there.
Yeah,
because that was like probably one of the most high anxiety places it's ever been. And usually when we see Conqueror's Hockey manifest, it tends to be in high anxiety places, you know. Unless, can you think of any case to the contrary?
I'm trying to think about exactly when Zoro's manifested, like when we saw it.
Oh yeah, actually it was pretty uneventful. It was like It was just on the rooftop. I mean, like, it was a high intense battle, but it wasn't like traumatic, I guess.
I would say that's pretty stressful there.
Okay, well, the difference between stress and trauma, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like Luffy with Ace about to get killed, like it's kind of a different level, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, he even showed it beforehand with Duvall's
oh, that's true. Yeah.
bull. He started doing.
Oh, and
there.
And Boa Hancock and her sisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah. So.
But
Yeah. So you're right. Maybe it's a lower bar, so there is a higher chance of it happening for Sanji this arc.
Yeah. But for Sanji, I feel it's just weird that he's going to a place where he's not really needed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the only one that's still captive is Robin right now.
Yeah, but I think that's how Sanji works, though. Like with Wano, he just was running all over the map, basically. That's usually how his character works. He's never like stationary in one spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I need to. I was gonna say I need to revisit Wano, but I really don't want to.
Don't do it. Never. Yeah, so when you kind of get to the next part, we see the Nika manifestation pop up, but that was kind of funny, and then we get to see Haruden's crew actually put in some good work right here. Very impressive.
Yeah, they're doing like Hakoku and Ikoku sovereignty like attacks, but it takes like 3 of them.
Yeah, so I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, and it seems like they can add up to like their whole crew doing it, so like potentially 5 people.
Yeah.
So I think that's I mean, it's pretty cool, and we see Summers, like it almost hits Summers, but he bats it away directly into the ship that they're trying to escape with. So I wonder how that's going to affect the overall plan for getting the kids off of Elbath.
Yeah, then Gunko's restrictions gone too. Killing Hand's kind of like the only one we're not seeing right now too. But the thing is, like, now that okay, but I guess you could say, yeah, the Straw Hats are free, but they can't hurt the God Snakes. So that's kind of like an issue right there. So, but I mean, it seems like they're already quickly turning the tide of this battle, and they have Loki too. And Luffy, it kind of seems like the good guys are like way more like overpowered in the sense, but I guess like the variable would be like Emu too, but unless Shamrock shows up, that's a possibility too.
Yeah, because he got called away, and they have the ability to just teleport through the abyss, so
yeah,
he could come back in and throw a wrench into things.
Yeah, so do you think Shanks would show up, or do you think it's just gonna be Shamrock?
I think narratively it would be better if Luffy confronted him by himself rather than Shanks being there,
Same for Loki, because Loki got pretty messed up by him.
Yeah. But yeah, I think overall the threats, like you said, it's strange because they have all these like nightmare creatures, and they have the kids and everything, and the Domi Reversi giants, but at the same time I feel like they're getting kind of fodderized in a way. Because like Haruden's crew took out one kind of easily. Zoro's taking out the Domi Reversi giants. We see like Dory and Brogy basically taking each other out, Yeah.
Sanji and Zoro haven't gotten serious. Yeah.
Like I don't feel as threatened as I did with like Egghead even.
I mean, Egghead was next level.
Yeah.
The Straw Hats needed a lot of assists just to escape the island.
Yeah.
Let alone defeat. They didn't even defeat everyone on the island, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's just kind of my little critique so far. But I want to see more with Gunko and Emu's involvement with Brook and everything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird because I was almost getting like Brook could be like one of the first ones to like die from the Straw Hats. Like I was getting like he's the one that I feel like is in the most danger based on his overall skill with who he's matched up against.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I mean, I think Luffy would be pretty proud of him to see him in this situation, but
yeah,
I can definitely see Luffy saving his life.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, at least Brook's got a shield now.
So if Usopp had a really cool moment, do you like? Let's just say he popped out Conquerors and messed with Emu. Do you think that would redeem it, or do you still feel like you would be like missing something here?
I think it just needs to feel earned, you know, because his whole thing's like being a brave warrior of the sea and being like Dory and Brogy with like living up to them or whatever. And I feel like he needs to do more, because I'm kind of thinking back to like you saw the Stampede movie, right, with Bullet?
Yes.
I'm kind of thinking of like that level of like Usopp just gets trounced by Bullet, waiting, like trying to hold him off from getting the log pose and everything. And like that level of Usopp bravery, I think we need to see more of. Right. Because even like in Wano, he was the one to first saying to Nami that just say that Luffy will never be king of the pirates. With that, and I feel like he needs to prove his bravery a little bit more.
Yeah, I would have liked to see some training, him learning the lore of Elbaf. I mean, maybe it would have been better for him to tag along Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji to hear about the Loki situation. You know, like more than just being tied up by Summers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just giving him like a chapter or two where he just trains or does something, you know, just learns more about Elbaf. I think would have been cooler, you know. Because I don't think we're gonna have that opportunity now anymore.
Yeah, because we've been kind of flying through this arc.
Yeah. And then also we're gonna. I assume you think Big Mom and Kid are not gonna show up in this arc either.
I mean, higher chance for Kid, but it's still it's lowering chapter by chapter.
Yeah.
Because Kid was literally off the coast of Elbaf when he got cut down. So
that would be so weird. It'd be so weird just to see him pop up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he does have Conqueror's hockey, so he could have.
Yeah. It's like, and I'm here too. But I feel like Oda would have foreshadowed it a little bit more, you know? Saying like, oh, we got this troublemaker locked up somewhere. Because Red Hair took him down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of
he just wants a complete surprise, you know?
Yeah. I mean, him kind of coming in out of nowhere would, I don't know if it would be bad writing, but it would kind of be like, you could have done more with it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really Kid's arc. He just happens to be here at the same time as Luffy.
Yeah, it's not like a Law in Dressrosa thing, or even like Punk Hazard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall, it's better than last chapter, where it was just kind of
For sure.
a recap.
Yeah. So, and no break next week, unless there's some weird week off I'm not aware of.
Yeah, I think it's no break next week. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Cool. Well, please like and subscribe to everyone. Leave your thoughts below on the chapter and the thoughts on our video, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
See ya.